Okay, welcome back. This is session 3 of mindfulness for real estate professionals, and it's great to have you here again. This week, we're going to get into body scans, and I'll get into the whole world of what the why body scans, what it is. So hang on. Last week, we did mindful breath, and so you spent 7 days breathing mindfully, separating your thoughts from you, just anchoring, practice anchoring your awareness on your breath. That has begun to create a gap, actually beginning to grow different areas of your brain, literally growing new gray matter, giving you a bigger and bigger opportunity to respond rather than react. Body scan is another way to do that. So let's get into what body scan is, okay, and why it's important and what you will accomplish by doing that, okay? So a body scan meditation is an opportunity to get connected to your body. Surprise, surprise, okay? You're just paying attention to different parts of your body and sensing, feeling whatever sensations are there. This was developed originally by John Kabat-Zinn in his Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction, MBSR. And it's designed to enhance your body awareness and relaxation. But let's talk about that for a second, because your job's not to have your body relax during these meditations. Okay, that's not the job. Because I don't know about you, but I'm married and I have yet to find a time where if I told my wife to relax, it's ever made a positive difference. Let's just tell the truth, right? Someone tells you to relax, you don't relax, you get a little bit more upset. So you're not here to tell your body to relax. You're here to notice. You're here to observe with non-judgmental awareness what's happening in your body. And just that, see, if you're trying to get your body to relax, it's going to respond the way you respond when someone tells you to relax, or the way your spouse responds when you tell them to relax, with resistance. It's not going to work. All you're doing with body scans is being able to notice what's happening in your body when it's happening. The other aspect of body scans that's important to keep in mind, why it's important, is your body is always in the present. Your mind isn't. Your mind is ruminating about the past, or it's out in the future predicting something. Those are the places where your mind goes. It's either looking forward to some future event, or it's worried about some future event, or it's joyful about some past event. You're fondly recalling something, or you're upset about something you said or did, or someone else said or did in the past. But your mind is often in the past or the future. Your body, however, is literally always in the present. So a big piece, the benefit of mindfulness is that you get to find yourself in the present. Well, connecting yourself to your body, which is always in the present, will do exactly that. You'll connect yourself to what's happening in the present. You'll notice that physical tension that you've stored in your body will disappear, not because you tell it to relax, but because you stopped telling it what to do and you just gave it some non-judgmental awareness. It will wind up. It will be left heard, appreciated, and it will relax. It's a little bit like magic, okay? I don't know how else to say it. You'll wind up being more present and more focused, because if you're focused on the body, you're focusing on the present. That's what's happening in the present. Your body feels a particular way when in the present. And it will allow you to stay present during client interactions and negotiations. How many times do you find yourself in a client interaction spiraling out to the worst case scenario, or even hopeful about a best case scenario? No. You want to be in the present. You no longer are worried about the outcome of something, because you're just standing in the present, speaking appropriately. And you'll wind up decreasing those symptoms of burnout and fatigue that come from resisting what's happening in the body. All right. The mind-body connection is crazy. Stress manifests itself in physical sensations. Tension is stored in the body. Some decision that you made about life, some concern, some worry, some upset happens, something happens, you say it's upsetting, you say it's disappointing, you say it's frustrating, you say it's not a great thing, that gets stored in the body. I usually store my tension in my neck, my shoulders. Sometimes it shows up like a tightness in my chest. I noticed last year when there were no deals in the pipeline and I couldn't find, I just had this heavy weight in my chest. That's tension being stored in the body. That's what that feels like. Body scans will allow you to notice those areas of discomfort or tightness. And with just the awareness of it, without telling it what to do, those will wind up letting go. Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit like magic. So how you do one. Now, all the instructions for the body scan are in the meditation. I'm going to go over the overview here, but you just follow the guided meditation. You can do this lying down. Body scans can be done lying down or seated, right? You're just going to settle into your body and you're going to take a few deep breaths. And then you're going to move your focus, starting it with your toes, moving it all the way up your body, just noticing the sensations of your body as you move it up. Non-judgmentally. You're not telling it to relax. You're not doing anything. You're just noticing what's happening there. And you're going to gradually shift your attention through each part of your body, your feet, your legs, your hips, your abdomen, your back, your hands, your arm, like that, all the way up through your head. You're noticing, observing, like a third party, any sensations, any tension, any discomfort without trying to change them. What you can do is breathe into those areas of tension. You're just going to breathe. You've practiced breathing mindfully. Now you're going to just breathe mindfully into that area. You just imagine the breath going into that area. That will, without you telling it to, release tension. And you complete the scan by noticing your whole body and noticing and acknowledging any place where there's new freedom, new relaxation, new awareness. All right, now, a couple things about that. Okay, again, you can't do it wrong. You're not here to judge yourself. You're just noticing. The journal is your opportunity to reflect and write all that down so that you have a place to track it. Don't worry about what you write down. Just answer the prompts truthfully and let it do its work. Your judgment is not going to help the situation. All right. I would encourage you to practice it 3 or 4 times this week. On the alternate days, do the breath meditation. It takes 15 minutes. It's a little bit longer of a meditation, so it's going to take you a little bit more time to do a full body scan, but that's just how that is. Okay, if you can do it 7 days, great, do it 7 days. If you can only do it 3 days, only do it 3 days. But practice it nonetheless, okay? At least 3 times, 4 times this week. And then journal any physical sensations you notice or any changes in stress levels before and after the practice, and just pay attention to that, all right? So the body scan is important because it's putting you in touch with that which you already have that is always present, your body. It's allowing you to connect to the present because your body is always in the present. Your number one thing here is repetition. The number one thing you can do is repetition, is to make sure that you are doing this daily. Much more important than even if you just did it for 5 minutes in 3 5-minute shifts. Repetition is way more important than the length of time that you're making this happen, okay? Next session, we're going to work on mindful listening, which is going to blow your mind, okay? It's just fabulous, but you need this exercise in your body before you get there. So practice this over the next 7 days, and we'll see you in the next session.